Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mike Sangerardi, and he is...
I could say my own name.
Sup,
it's Dem.
I'm George. And welcome to another episode of NFL News and Screws.
Another one.
And today is August 18th, 2016. And just want to say hi to everyone. How's everyone? And as usual, if you guys have any comments, leave them down below. And we'll be glad to answer any questions that you may have.
And now, as the great Q Jackson once said, we're gonna talk football. Yippee!
Preseason in full swing. Regular season gets going on September 11th. So why don't we get started, shall we?
The preseason is like pre-hibernation. It's like when no one cares, but we're gonna fall asleep anyway. Let's get started.
All right, so let's get started. All right, we start off. Bruce Arians released from hospital.
Bruce Arians was released from an Arizona hospital when he realized that Carson Palmer and Larry Fitzgerald aren't as bad as they were 10 years ago.
Cardinals are going to be stacked again this year. That D is just... D's phenomenal.
Their defense is stronger than the Berlin Wall. And they're going to get taken down for 20 years? It's a long time, dude.
Something like that.
It's to break down a whole wall. What's next? Let's start.
John Elway feels Broncos have good enough team around quarterbacks.
The Broncos also feel that Mark Sanchez is a great replacement for the great Peyton Manning. Guess what? You're wrong. I mean, we had Sanchez in Jersey for how many years? All he did was have every model in New York City think he's good, and he wasn't. Then you've got Trevor Siemian. No one knows who he is. And then you've got what's his face from Memphis.
Mr. Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Next.
Yeah. Peyton, where are you? Matt Forte insists he'll be ready for week 1.
Peyton is actually off somewhere filming another Nationwide commercial. Because those really make the bank. Matt Forte insists he'll be ready for week 1. Unfortunately, it'll be in Chicago anyway because, Jersey. Who wants to play there?
Welcome to the green, Matt. Welcome.
I love green.
Okay, guys, so here's where it gets interesting. Robert Griffin III reportedly files for divorce from the wife.
Unfortunately, we had no idea who she was to begin with. It's like when Tiger Woods was dating Lindsey Vonn. No one knew. Almost no one cared.
How sad do you feel for RG3?
I don't. He's playing in Cleveland
He'll never
now.
get back to that 2012 form. Now he's single.
Not in Cleveland.
He's on an awful Cleveland team.
He's in Cleveland. Let's leave it at that. Everything goes bad as soon as you get to Cleveland. Once you pass Cincinnati, everything goes downhill.
You miss Baylor, bruh? Bruce Arians taken to hospital with stomach pains.
His stomach pains were induced by the fact that Carson Palmer threw 8 interceptions in a practice game.
Okay. Christian Ponder signs 1-year deal with 49ers.
Christian Ponder is now the second hottest thing in San Francisco. Next to... Christian Ponder is now the hottest thing in San Fran. No one's going to watch Colin Kaepernick flex anymore. There's no point.
And Blaine Gabbert sucks, so...
Who? Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
He went to Missouri. No one cares.
And he'll never see the field again, ever. Okay. Leonard Fournette is in walking boot after spraining his ankle.
Breaking news!
Heisman Trophy candidate projected to be the top running back selected in the draft next year.
Breaking news! LSU season is now doomed. Good luck playing Alabama. Also, side note, so apparently USC made shirts for when they play Alabama in September that says "Roll Tears Roll." Yeah. Rule 1: don't upset Alabama. Don't upset Nick Saban, and also they're gonna get destroyed by 100 points. Bama's gonna score 100 in that game. It's USC. What's next?
Oh, LSU. Sorry, Leonard. Marcel Darius suspended by the NFL 4 games for violation of the league substance abuse policy.
Marcel Darius was gonna get the leeway of this, but when you hang out with Le'Veon Bell, no one gets left off for that.
That Bills D though,
Marcel
very, very entertaining for sure.
Marcel Darius is Russell Darius also suspended for agreeing with the fact that having a foot fetish is great. This is your fault, Rex. Look what you did. You did this. What's next?
It's all Rex's fault. Titans trade Dorial Green Beckham to the Eagles for guard Dennis Kelly.
Breaking news. Chip Kelly is still in Philadelphia. He hasn't left. The awful trades continue. It's Philadelphia. Philadelphia should change their name to the City of Brotherly Love, to the City of Bad NFL Trades. They gave up literally everything.
What's going on? Why is Sam Bradford still? Why is he?
No,
why is he still in the NFL?
This is funny.
Why?
They traded Nick Foles for Sam Bradford. They traded LaShawn McCoy for Kiko Alonso, and now they have Dorial Green Beckham.
What is wrong with this team?
I
feel so bad for Eagles fans.
That's like giving away 2 quarters for like 50 pennies. What are you gonna do with 50 pennies in your pocket? They're probably gonna fall out when you sit in the train.
The Eagles will be in the toilet. That's what they'll be.
Philadelphia's already in the toilet.
Yep.
The whole city is.
Hi, Ben Simmons. NFL sets deadline for players named in PED report to interview. They set a deadline for players named in an Al Jazeera report regarding suspected performance-enhancing drug use to interview.
Al Jazeera is everything. Al Jazeera is in everything. We might as well call. I'm waiting for Bill Nye the Science Guy to do a football report, and then I will literally dig my grave. What's next? Less important.
Giants, quote, not giving up on Victor Cruz. He's been severely limited since he tore his patellar tendon during the 2014 season, but the Giants aren't ready to give up on the wide receiver.
Hey,
will the salsa dance ever be resurrected ever?
No. Because Victor Cruz hasn't played since like 2012. Giants fans, your organization, 2 words: undrafted bust. Victor Cruz wasn't even drafted. He can't even qualify. Can't be qualified as a draft bust now because he wasn't drafted. He's just a bust.
Well, I have to respectfully disagree. I'm a big Victor Cruz fan.
This will be the only bust.
But still, the Giants are going to be really good this year. That's just me. He thinks differently, but whatever. Aaron Rodgers says NFL culture discourages speaking out. He believes NFL players should speak out on social issues more often, but says the league's culture discourages doing so.
Roger Goodell will have everybody shut up because he's having 2 teams play in Mexico City. So this will be the first time in league history that 2 NFL teams go missing. No one liked the Saints and the Texans to begin with. That's fine.
Nope. Vance Walker likely out for 2016 with torn ACL. He was expected to nail down a starting role as the replacement for 2015 breakout star Malik Jackson with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Who and who? Next.
All you need to know, people. NFL denies offering Adele Super Bowl halftime show. She recently told an audience that one of her shows that the NFL offered her the job, and she declined.
So, Adele walks into Canton. Adele's like, hello. The NFL's all like, goodbye. Slams the door shut.
What an entertaining story.
Call me from the other side. I don't know. I can't sing. What's next before I embarrass myself completely?
This guy again. Rob Gronkowski leaves practice with apparent injury. He took himself out of Monday night's joint practice between the Patriots and Bears in the middle of a drill.
Someone threw a kitten at Rob Gronkowski. It scratched him, and then he had to leave the field.
Sheldon Rankins likely out 6 to 8 weeks with a broken fibula. The 12th overall pick by the Saints at defensive tackle.
Kids, don't go to Louisville. This is what happens when you go to Louisville. You get hurt.
Interesting.
You get slugged. Heyo.
NFL's 2018 season could begin in China.
So will Stephon Marbury's career. It'll also end there.
Also, the NFL's heading into China in 2018, and the league's 99th season may actually be in Asia. Interesting. Antonio Cromartie hints he'll land with team soon.
Antonio Cromartie also believes that he'll land with all the child support videos. Dude has like 10 kids with like 8 different women. I think that might break my uncle's record.
Hashtag he's not going to land with the team.
Hashtag don't bother.
He'll retire. Cam Newton doesn't believe criticism of him is racist. He told GQ during a wide-ranging interview that he doesn't think he's subjected to extra scrutiny because he's black.
Look, let's face it, he's just better than everyone. That's this is the facts. Some people can't take it. You know, nobody was saying about this when Michael Vick was on the rise. Nobody was saying nothing about this when Randall Cunningham was on the rise. Why now? Guy dabs a little bit. Says get all happy and just pounce on him. Did I say pounce?
Yes.
I made a Panther reference.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, sweet Lord. What's next?
Devon.
You look great in GQ, by the way. I'm just saying.
Devontae Booker stealing first team reps with Broncos.
Yeah, I could expect that when you play on the same team with the great C.J. Anderson. Why aren't they starting C.J. Anderson? The dude is great. Well, I'm guessing they're waiting for late in the year.
They must have forgot he's even there.
No, because C.J. Anderson shines literally late in the year.
Right?
He's like Eli Manning when he's actually good. You know, when the Giants aren't 3-6.
So, from Tom Brady, Jimmy Garoppolo has earned respect of teammates.
He's also earned respect from Giselle, who's been at practices recently. Because she decided not to go to Rio for the Olympics because, you know, Brazil's just going to lose everything. There's no point.
Garoppolo's going to start every game this year.
Garoppolo's gonna have Giselle divorce Tom Brady and then marry him.
Tom's going to love that. Brother-in-laws. Awesome.
What's next?
Josh Gordon takes part in walkthrough, has lost weight, has practiced with the Browns because of a quadriceps injury, but he did take part in Sunday's walkthrough and is close to getting the green light.
Yes, a quadriceps injury.
Josh Gordon.
I can imagine why he's losing all that weight. What's next?
Rams working on extension for Jeff Fisher and Les Snead.
I don't know who Les Snead is, but
I believe he's the owner or the general manager, one of the two.
the owner of the Rams is Stan Kroenke.
Okay, so it is the general manager.
Anyway,
sorry, people.
Anyway,
Sorry,
it's the Rams.
Sorry.
Move to LA or not, no one cares.
Jared Goff's gonna be a star.
Jared Goff's gonna go back to Cal and realize that.
Jared Goff's awesome.
Jared Goff's gonna pull a Brandon Weeden.
Where's he been now? Where's he been? Carson Wentz out indefinitely with hairline fracture in ribs. Completed 24 passes for 89 yards in Philadelphia's preseason opener. Wait, Dean. This team again.
Oh, great. It's the Eagles again. More problems. I believed in Carson Wentz. I truly believed in Carson Wentz. I still do.
I do too, but yeah, that's where the Eagles are going, right down the toilet. Pete Carroll likes Thomas Rawls and Christine Michael combo at running back. They're entering their first season without Marshawn Lynch at running back.
So we'll actually get to talk to the press now. Pete Carroll likes any running back tandem. Rawls and Michael.
They're also going to miss the...
Reggie Bush and Lindale. What?
They're also going to miss the Skittles, too. You know what I'm saying. When Marshawn with his eating Skittles before...
Anyway.
Yeah, better try something healthier than that. Travis Frederick agrees to 6-year, $56.4 million extension with the Cowboys.
Who? Next.
Who's Travis Frederick? Does anyone know? Let us know, please. Oh, wait, it's the Cowboys. We don't care. Von Miller ready to play nears full participation. They've taken a slow and steady approach with Miller in training camp after he missed the offseason program due to prolonged contract negotiations.
Von Miller is also preparing for preparations for the season by making up 20 new sack dances.
Von Miller also thinks he's the best player in Broncos history.
He's like fourth best.
Yeah.
He's like fourth
Sorry.
best. Next.
Steelers to wear all black color rush uniforms on Christmas Day. Most color rush uniforms will be worn on Thursdays, and
I love the color rush uniforms. It's the greatest thing ever. I really do. I was excited when I first heard about them, but I'm honestly scared to see these. Will these be worse than the Bumblebee uniforms? I guess we'll have to find out sometime.
For the people out there that absolutely hate these sleeved NBA jerseys, I would rather wear those every single game of the 82-game season than having to wear those disgusting, just god-awful Bumblebee uniforms. Those are just absolutely hideous as all hell.
I thought you were going.
Those are the worst uniforms I've ever seen. The Baylor uniforms are even better looking than those.
I thought you were gonna insult the color rush uniforms, and I swear I was going to slap you on camera. What's next?
Bumblebee uniforms are an absolute disgrace to humanity.
They really are. Why do they wear those in the 40s?
I would rather wear the blue Cavalier jersey. Yes, the Cleveland was blue back in the day, way before.
I actually have.
Before that guy named LeBron James.
I have that.
That's best.
Oh, the old Cavs. What's next?
They were blue, yeah. Okay, I know you guys are gonna love this. Sorry, Jerry. No chance Cowboys add Johnny Manziel. My mistake. I skipped one. Colin Kaepernick dealing with arm fatigue.
Colin Kaepernick has started flexing with both arms now. Now they hurt.
There's no...
Don't flex. Don't flex, kids. Wait until you develop actual muscles.
Yeah, don't do it too early.
You know, one of these.
Or this.
You don't have any. Stop it.
Shut up. No chance Cowboys add Johnny Manziel. There is no chance. Yes, I repeat, no chance at all that Johnny Manziel will resurface with the Cowboys, according to Vice President Stephen Jones.
There's also no chance that the Cowboys will have a good quarterback in the next 25 years. Did I say 25? I'm at 125.
Johnny, I hate to say it, but Johnny will probably be dead before maybe midway through the season they'll headline.
He'll go to the CFL. I want to see him in the CFL.
They won't even want him there either.
Well, guys, it was a pleasure. But this so ends the first episode. Banter News and Screws with this guy
and this guy
and who? I don't know.
What is he doing? Episode's over. Okay, catch you guys next time.
Boop.